welcome to the last round here. Our opponent was a bit slow, and we are gonna keep this. We're on the draw, so we're more likely to draw playing a live lane zombie. Like, we haven't played a lot against green or white decks, so live lane zombie has a bit more value. Plus, if we draw a bunch more lands, Bloodgift Demon is pretty good. No clue what our opponent plays, of course. I actually wasn't sure about me being DC'd or my opponent being DC'd, so I actually relaunched Modo, but apparently he was the guy who was slower than me. So Live Vein Zombie against this guy is gonna be pretty huge. Seeing the colors that he's playing. Search for Tomorrow, yeah, sure. So we're gonna get Live Vein Zombie right on time, I guess. Because he's 4 colors. Still no land for me. Pretty annoying. Pretty curious what my opponent has here though. I wish that they... Seriously? You're kidding me, right? So the guy plays 4 colors, has Search for Tomorrow for his island, and then suddenly has a 4 spike as well. But I guess it's fine. Although Barrow Skull is like a pretty brutal card for me to deal with. Fate's Feathering, the Barrow Skull itself seems pretty solid, but for now, seeing that I'm stuck on land, I have to play Blitz Splicer. Might have been better to play Faction Rager actually, but I'm an idiot, so whatever. Let's just hope I draw lands. That's all I need, to be honest, to be drawing lands, because Fate's Feathering, the Barrow Skull is pretty huge, because then I can just kill the Germ and he can never play around it again. Stormscape from Battle Mage kills both these, so that's pretty good. But it allows me to Fate's Feathers the Barrow Skull if I draw land. I think it is a play I have to make. Sure, he can still be attacking with the Germ because I Fate's Feathers the Barrow Skull, but at least I won't be dealing with the Barrow Skull anymore. Which is a bit more annoying in my opinion. Llanowar Elves is fine. Draw land. We actually do draw land, so on the Barrow Skull seems correct to me. It gains me 4 life. This allows him to re-equip it on things, get it back to his hand. He only has 1 card remaining, so the Germ is still there, of course, it can still attack for now. Until I, of course, Hero's Downfall it. But there's no reason not to do this. He only has 2 cards, so it's very unlikely he's gonna have more big things. Which, of course, seeing that it's my opponent, they're always gonna have big things. Ralzarek, tap target permanent, then on tap another target. Doesn't really do much. For now, it's more like the 3 damage gonna be huge. We can't kill it though, so that's good. So he untaps his islands, might have a counter, so we're gonna take 7 here. Pretty cool how the Barrow Skull keeps switching around. I guess it has to. So let's cast 8.5 Tails if we draw a plane, then cast Hero's Downfall on Ralzarek. We fall down. I'm just going over how I'm gonna play this out. A Silver Knight, obviously not what I want. I think Ralzarek is still the correct target to target here, because you can stop creatures a bit more easily than Planeswalker. But yeah, 4 color opponent and not much I can do about it for now. Because, you know, I drew a single land, like when I don't need to draw lands, I draw lands. When I need to draw lands, I don't draw lands. Borderland Ranger, so the guy does have a bunch of things, like, I'm not blaming him for playing 5 colors. But I'm pretty curious why he plays this amount of colors. Maybe the Germ, nah, never, I don't think hitting the Germ would have been better. Surprised he actually got a forest, so I guess green is his main color. So we take 7, fall down to 6. We draw Stoneforge Mystic, which isn't that great. I think we play Rager, hope to draw land. and then play Stoneforge Mystic, because we need 2 creatures to block here. And we need a land, so we don't draw lands. Can we block something? Yeah, we can block this and go down to 1. Then we draw the land, play Gideon, and that's not gonna win us. So let's concede this one, draw a card, and still no land. So basically just lost because we didn't draw lands. Not much else to say about that, to be honest. This is obviously going... I think Nezumi Shortfang is pretty good against this guy. And as his braids, like, his mana base is pretty wonky, and if I can get braids out there, he's gonna die to it. I think Sphere is out. Living Dead does seem good against him. Phyrexian Rager is okay. Knight of Infamy, pro white. I think 1 Precinct Captain out. And maybe 8.5 tails because it's a bit slower. Man, if Fate's Feathers was Oblivion Ring there, it would be way better. Thinking about this. Like maybe Bloodgift Demon, maybe Angel. I think I want Angel out. I think the late game should be mine anyway. Obviously want to play first, and I'm gonna keep this. We have this figure, we have Braids. I think Braids is really good against this guy. We have Fate's Feathers as well. The problem is Fate's Feathers and Braids obviously doesn't work that together that well, but I mean Braids seems pretty strong against a deck that's so wonky on the mana base. So he opens with Rootbound Crag again. Have only seen a single red card though. Wow, Living Dead is actually a decent draw. The problem of course is that we don't have a lot of permanents in our hand to actually sacrifice to Braids. So it's not that great at this point. And we obviously still need to draw lands, just like last game. We started with 3 in our opening hand. Let's assume we draw some, but you never do. So the guy is gone again. So he plays Clifftop Retreats. What did you see for white? So I'll need a kicker as well. Elves of Deep Shadow. I'm gonna disfigure that. Because, you know, mana acceleration. No need for me to keep that around. But yeah, if he doesn't play anything here, or if he just plays land and then passes, or something like that, yeah. I'm obviously gonna slam Braids here. It's pretty hard for him to go through that, to be honest. And we'll see what he does. Like, he doesn't have a forest at this point. And I can actually make him sacrifice like 3 permanents. Like I sacrifice a swamp and then eventually sacrifice Braids itself. But we are putting him on some kind of pressure. Like if he has the 2 damage card, that's a bit annoying. The kicker one. It's Rampant Growth, that's fine. Like even if he accelerates into things, like he's still gonna be you know, crippled. That's the word I was looking for. I was like crumpled. Crumpled doesn't make any sense. Braids is crippling him here, so sacrifice something, sacrifice a swamp. Draw Hero's Downfall, which is pretty good as well. So we attack with Braids, force him to sacrifice another land again. I think then I sacrifice my own Braids, I'm not sure yet. It depends on what he does during his turn. I assume he plays a bunch of lands anyway. If he doesn't have a land drop, I think I Hero's Downfall something. Huntmaster is fine. That's a bit annoying though. So I can sacrifice my braids. Oh man, there's Shivan Reef, huh? I can sacrifice my braids, Fate's Feathers, Huntmaster. Like if I Hero's Downfall this, then Living Dead becomes worse. So I think I sacrifice braids here. Draw land, which is okay. But then now Living End isn't that great. Living Dead isn't that great yet. So I think I Fate's Feathers this. But the problem is it's still gonna be flipping. So maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to wait and have him overextend a bit more. And then next turn cast Living Dead. The problem is that these two come into play. And I have no way to remove that from his graveyard. I'm gonna take 8 here as well. He might have something like Force Spike. Maybe he taps out for Resurrect. Pretty peculiar deck, but the guy is just getting a bit of luck in my opinion. Like just getting all the cards he needs. Curious what this is gonna be. Better Skull again. That's fine. Like I can Fate's Feathers this time as well, but I think I just go for the Living Dead play here and bring back braids. Force him to sacrifice something. So force him to sacrifice something. He's down to 2 cards. Then sacrifice braids again, and hope he doesn't have it. So these die, these two come in, but braids is there, forces him to sacrifice something at least. Not sure what I will sacrifice. I think I will sacrifice braids, but I'm not 100% sure of it yet. It seems more logical because he's ahead of mana that I just sacrifice braids. This is just an extra effect added on to my Living Dead to be honest. He can re-equip it then, which I guess is what he's gonna do. In which case I will just block that anyway. And then Fate's Fair is the better skull. Kill the creature later on that he has better skull on. Makes most sense. If he taps out, I can Fate's Fair's it. Like I obviously want Oblivion Ring instead, but if I don't have it, I don't have it, you know. Yeah, so he's going for the equip, which I anticipated. He doesn't have. Wow, he doesn't attack with that. So yeah, we block here. I planned on blocking, so we actually save damage. That's a good draw, but I don't think I want to cast Yose yet. I think I want to Fate's Feathers, Better Skull. Okay. Play Short Fang. And then pass the turn. And then again, Hero's Downfall, the Elves of Deep Shadow. On my turn, after making him discard a card, to make sure that, or just, you know, kill it and then make him discard a card because it's gonna keep a counter in his hand anyway to the Nizumi Short Fang. And that way I play around Mana League. The problem is that he, you know, has a lot of pressure and still 4 cards. And he apparently has a 6 drop or a 7 drop maybe. Colorless. What's this? Birthing Pot. Interesting. So my opponent has a really interesting deck here. What is he gonna sacrifice though? Like probably Arbor Elf? Yeah, Arbor Elf. Oh man, is it oh no, it's Wall of Blossoms. That's okay. I was afraid it's gonna be the card that makes me destroys this. The 2/1. I'm not sure what the name of it is. So yeah, not gonna deal with that. Urborg is an okay draw, but I still think I want to Hero's Downfall this one. Yeah, let's just tap it like this. and then make him discard the cards. Like, I don't think I ever want to flip Nezumi Shortfang. I think making him discard cards is a bit better. The problem now, of course, is that Birthing Pot is going to get him into his bigger drops. And Yosei is going to deal with some of them for now. So he is going for the Wall of Blossoms. I have no clue why he's not paying 2 life. Probably because he has no other plays then. Really curious what this is gonna be. If it's a 2-1 on the Fate's Feathers, no, it's Kitchen Finks. That's okay. I can deal with Kitchen Finks. Kitchen Finks is pretty good to get with Birthing Pot. And he's at 32 life. How on earth is he at... Oh yeah, Bear Skull, of course. Like, how on earth is he at 32 life? Yeah. So he has 1 card in hand. I can get rid of it with Nezumi Shortfang. Doesn't seem to be that necessary, to be honest. We just run out like our biggest creature and see what it does. Knight's Whisper is a pretty good one. But I mean, Yosei is just here to hold the fort for now. There's no way we're stopping Birthing Pot Chain yet. If ever, to be honest. So we can start dealing him damage here, but I think we want to find an opportune spot to make him discard a card. He's mana base, man. So what's this? Okay, so that's gonna kill Nezumi Shortfang. I guess that's fine. I mean, we obviously don't like it, but there's no way we can do about it, and that's not like the worst that could have happened. There's probably a bunch of worse cards that could have come down. Surprised he doesn't actually go for anything. Search the Plowshares is a pretty good one for us. Good Raz is also a pretty good one for us, because that's gonna start killing his creatures. So let's level it up once and keep Source the Plowshares behind around 4 spike, just in case he gets something really big. But Guldraz next turn is gonna start killing his creatures, in which case he's gonna have issues. I'm surprised he didn't use this last turn, so he probably doesn't have like a really good 4-drop to get yet. Maybe he has Flame Tongue Kavu, but he could have attacked them with Kitchen Finks, Hope I blocked, and then Flame Tongue Kavu to Yosei. So assume he doesn't have that either. I actually found it weird that I didn't attack with Kitchen Finks, so I would have blocked and then Thornscape Battlemaged it. I think that would have been a way better play on his end. Yeah, definitely a way better play on his end. I have no life gain in my deck, so 9 life is gonna be 9 life. Mountain Valley taps for black, of course. What's this gonna be? Prophetic Ball targeting me. Does he really have 5 range damage? That would be pretty weird. Like, again, he could have attacked the Prophetic Bolt Yosei and didn't do so. Instead, he chose to do it on my face. There has to be a reason for that. And I'm not sure how to figure out which one it is. So we have plenty of mana. Is he gonna go for the attack? Still no. So we have plenty of mana to level this up a few times. 1, 2, 3, and still play around. Still play around 4 spike with Source the Plowshares. Yeah, he's not using Birthing Pot, so I assume he has no 4 outside of Huntmaster. That would make sense. Five mana. Broodmage Dragon, pretty good one. but I can kill it with cool dress. I should have, in response to the trigger, killed it. But that's okay. So we kill this. Play Swamp. I think we do play Blood Gift Demon. Like it puts pressure up in the air. And then we just pass the turn. We start drawing extra cards. The dragon doesn't do anything because of Gold Dress. And we're just gonna kill it during combat because then we can block and kill something. That's obviously a bit better. I'm recording, okay. You never know. Damn chat. Play the forest, so he drew a land or something. He only has 5 minutes left as well. Because of his slow start, I guess. He was 8 minutes down, so he's actually playing way slower than me in general. I'm only at 5 though, so maybe he has something like Char as well. I always have the Sword Supply shares to heal myself up a bit. Hexproof gets ++. Yeah, okay. Just a stupid 5/5 at this point. Sure. So he's gonna attack with the dragon, I assume. I'm just gonna kill it. Nope, not even bothering. So we're gonna kill it, and we're gonna kill it no matter what, so. Why did it say level up? So we're targeting ourselves. Drawing more cards. Drawing planes, of course, because planes are the absolute nuts. I think if he attacks with the Uriel, we want to block it with Yosei. It seems unlikely that it has an enchantment for this, but it's possible. Like, he does have just one card. I think blocking with Yosei has to be the better play. Maybe I should have been putting pressure on him with Blood Gift Demon, but probably not. 5, 6. That's 6 mana already, man. His deck is just big creatures, huh? 7. Destroyed our non-creature permanent, so that's a land. Big deal. So when it comes into play, I'm gonna Sword Supply shares it. He's targeting Fate's Feathers, of course. That seems solid. So yeah, Sword Supply shares that. So now he gets his Batterskull active again, which is okay, I guess. I am drawing extra cards. I should have killed the creature here. And we draw Karn. Karn is obviously the absolute nuts here, because we can get rid of his Batterskull. Right on time, Karn. Right on time. So yeah, I didn't kill a creature, which was a mistake. Because I can't start being aggressive if I could have. So he's not doing anything here, probably a bit annoyed by the Karn, I don't know. So he's thinking about attacking. The question is, how am I gonna block, right? I don't think the Llanowar is gonna matter. I'm just gonna kill the Thornscape and then follow it up with killing the Kitchen Sphinx. I think if we were in a winning position, I might actually just Karn ulti, because if he's just gonna keep on playing it out, he's never gonna win with the amount of time allotted to him. So we are gonna target ourselves once more. Like, we don't have to. We're not gonna play any of those two. Pretty sure of that. So let's make him exile his last card, see what it is. Come on, dude. It's not hard to select one card out of one. and you only have 2 minutes and a bit, so even if you concede here, you're gonna have a hard time winning game 3. So you have to go for winning this game, I think. Maybe I can start plussing it on myself. Oh, it's 4 spike. So let's pass the turn again. I think I'm gonna make him start drawing cards with Karn, with Blood Gift Team, because it doesn't really matter, because if he plays his card, I can Blood Gift Team in him and then get rid of it with Karn. So I'm not gonna be losing life then, which is basically the way I'm gonna lose this. Else, so we're gonna Blood Gift Team in him, make him draw a card, and then make him exile a card. I'm not sure how risky this is, because he might just have burn. So let's just play Blade Splicer like this. Okay, and I think we now swing in with Yosei, and that's it, right? I think Yosei should suffice. There's actually no... Oh, Relzarek. That's a card he's hoping for. Relzarek kills me. So I have to hope to hit that with Karn. And he actually keeps his... he actually keeps his card behind this time because of that. So I think I Blood Gift Team myself this time, just in case he rolls a Rex. Sort of Body in Mind, how is this gonna say? Oh, this is lethal. Sort of Body in Mind is gonna mill him on like a Blade Splicer. Should have plussed it first, like gain more information here. But he can block this. None of his creatures are non-green. We're gonna mill the remainder of his library here. So assuming it isn't... Yeah, he conceded. So he has like 1 minute 30 to win the next game. Pretty unlikely. So we just conceded instead. So we go 2-1. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one. So there's not a game 3 because the guy conceded. See ya!